Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 43, which is my weekly tech and PC gaming news series. Today, I'm finally going to be playing some NBA Playgrounds when I give you this news, and I'm going to be sipping on a water with some Mio in it. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. Last week we started off with AMD news, so this week we'll start with Intel. As you might have heard over the last few months, Intel's i7 7700K processor has some owners very frustrated with the temperature issues. Tons of overclockers have been stating for months that they are getting weird temperature spikes that get close to the max temperature that the chip can handle. Well, after waiting these months for a response and fix to all this, Intel released a statement that after further testing, they have found zero issues with the chip and that they recommend that people don't overclock them. That's right, Intel is telling people to not overclock their K-series processor that specifically costs more money than the normal version because it's unlocked and overclockable. This obviously has Intel owners furious and even people like me who don't even have the chip. Make sure you let me know what you guys think about this. Moving on, Amazon is once again pushing the envelope when it comes to home automation and voice control by releasing the details about their brand new Echo Show. It's pretty much an Amazon Echo but with a touchscreen, and it actually looks pretty cool. It features a 7-inch screen with a stereo speaker underneath it, and it can do all the standard Alexa stuff and more. It can show you the forecast, play music, and even integrate video calls and home security cameras. Amazon is set to release this new device starting on June 28th, and if you pre-order 2 of them, you can get $100 off, which is a pretty sweet deal. So how many of you guys are using Waze? Waze is a turn-by-turn navigation app for smartphones, and it's getting more and more features, this time being custom turn-by-turn audio. Some of you probably already know that you can use celebrity voices like Morgan Freeman to guide you around the country, but now you can record your own custom audio. Most people probably hate the sound of their own voice, but it's pretty cool that you can get someone else to record the audio with a funny accent or something. Waze has some pretty cool features like this one, and I'm personally using it a bit more because of these. I just wish it had the search engine that Google is so I could look up restaurants and stuff like I do on Google Maps. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is now available for purchase in the unlocked form. You can pick up the S8 for $725 and the S8 Plus for $825 from either Best Buy or Samsung's website. Samsung didn't release the S7 in an unlocked version for 4 months after the initial release, so it's good to see them releasing this one just 3 weeks after release. I've never purchased an unlocked phone because I don't want to pay that much money up front, but I know a ton of people are happy about this. And to wrap up the tech news, Corsair has released a new gaming mouse called the Glaive RGB, and I'm telling you this because it has a feature that I'm really interested in. Just like my Razer Naga Epic MMO mouse, the Corsair Glaive RGB has 3 interchangeable magnetic side grips that adapt to different grip styles. Most mice don't do this these days, and I just don't understand why. There are plenty of mice options out there that people are really into but don't have the correct grip style, so people don't buy them. Other features of the Glaive include 16,000 DPI, Omron switches, and 6 programmable buttons on the side. Once again, I would consider picking this up if it wasn't for that stupid Corsair yellow everywhere that wouldn't match my setup. To start off the PC gaming news, Quake Champions is finally going to open beta, but kind of. They are still calling it closed beta, and as of right now, it's pretty difficult to get into, but everyone that signed up will have access from May 12th until May 21st. They also aren't doing their stupid server opening and closing times, and the game will be available 24/7. You can sign up for this at the website and still receive your invite before it kicks off on Friday. Also this week, Ghost Games, the developer of Need for Speed, broke their super long silence and gave some small details about their next upcoming game. After the outrage of Need for Speed 2015 having an online connection only policy, they announced that they will scratch that idea, add in even more customization, and the game is set to release before the end of the year. I was actually a huge fan of Need for Speed, and I played it enough to even beat the main story, which is saying a lot. Next up, the new Prey released last Friday, and although it's not Prey 2, it's still a pretty solid game according to most reviewers. More importantly, it runs like an absolute dream, and it feels so good to see PC games being released and are optimized on day one. We've been plagued by some launch day disasters lately, and this was a nice change of pace. I actually benchmarked Prey with several budget graphics cards, and you should definitely check out that video if you're interested. A new China law was passed recently that basically states that any game with random loot boxes that are paid for in video games need to display their drop rates. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're paying for a product, so you probably deserve all the information about it before buying. Well, in light of this, Blizzard revealed its Hearthstone numbers, and they are as follows. Every pack will have at least one rare or better quality card, epic cards will drop at an average of 20%, and legendary cards will drop at an average of 5%. I really need to start playing more Hearthstone, and Overwatch actually, which brings me to my last point. Blizzard released some numbers last week showing that Overwatch has earned Activision Blizzard $1 billion in less than a year of Overwatch being released. This is actually a pretty crazy number, and even more crazy is that there are over 30 million registered players. 30 million for a buy-to-play game is pretty crazy if you think about it. This is now Activision's 8th franchise that has earned them over $1 billion. Well, that wraps up Weekly Download episode number 43. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what your favorite tech or PC gaming news was this week, or if I missed anything. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.